30 years of excellence or 30 years of a fantastic journey for DBFS. I'm sure that when you hear this, everyone who was part of the journey, who is part of the journey, and everyone who has been associated with DBFS in some capacity or the other is feeling absolute pride and joy. As we celebrate the 30th anniversary of DBFS, let's rewind and take a small, look at some of the important moments in the life of DBFS. Let's also honor some of the key persons who played a major role in shaping DBFS. So we're going to go all the way back to where it all started. In the late 1980s, there was an exceptional growth of the securities market in India, with thousands of investors getting introduced to the capital markets. Bombay Stock Exchange and many other regional stock exchanges buzzed with activity and became symbols of growing economic prosperity. Stock exchange floors used to be crowded with thousands of stock brokers. Pink papers and business publications became popular. Public issues flourished. Investors lined in long queues in front of banks to apply for their favorite IPO. There was a whiff of hope and prosperity in the air. The original promoters of DBFS were only a few amongst those young aspirants who dreamed of a career in the booming securities market. But they had something different in common. They foresaw the changes that were about to come in the sector. They formed the first corporate brokerage in Kerala in 1992. Select Securities was born under the leadership of Mr. Prince George. Now let's invite the first directors of Select Securities Limited to the stage. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Mr. Prince George. Hearty welcome, sir. Absolutely thrilled, privileged, honored to be in your presence today. We would also like to invite on stage Mr. Binny C. Thomas. And may I also please invite on stage Mr. J. Kurian Nelanikal. Welcome, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, I request you all to give a hearty round of applause to these visionaries who shaped this massive, cosmic, fantastic thing that you call today DBFS with so much pride and joy in your hearts. It all started with a very, very humble and beautiful journey. We also request Mr. Cherian Thomas. Can we please keep the applauses rolling as we invite on stage Mr. Cherian Thomas, Mr. John Philip, Mr. Sunil, Mr. George Cherian, Mr. Srinivasan, Mr. Joe, the first shareholders of the company. എല്ലാവരെയും നല്ലൊരു കൈയടി നൽകിക്കൊണ്ട് നമുക്ക് വേദിയിലേക്ക് സ്വാഗതം ചെയ്യാം. This must be a moment of a lot of nostalgia for all these wonderful people on stage. May I please request Mr. Prince George to present mementos to our early shareholders. Thank you so much, sir. At this moment, if any one of you would like to just share a few words with us to kind of relive those moments, please, sir.
Thank you very much. Good evening, everybody. My name is Jerian Thomas. It's really, I don't know what emotion is going through me now. Actually, when Binny yesterday said that you should say a few words, I wanted to prepare something and come and talk to you. But then I thought, if I do that, it would not be something that would be coming from my heart. It would be more of, I thought it would be artificial. And I didn't want that to happen. Because this is a moment where we feel very proud of what we have achieved. Especially, this is 30 years is no joke, you know. It's our prime time that we spent here, especially the very initial years were really a big struggle. And I think full credit has to go to these three stalwarts, especially Prince, followed, ably supported by Binny and Kuriachan. It was really amazing because at one point of time we were really down and out, but from there to come and achieve so much, it really is something great. I thank Lord Almighty for giving us this opportunity to be a part of this great company. And I take this opportunity also to wish each and everyone at DBFS all the very best. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. And I would like to thank all the dignitaries on the days. I request you all to please join us in the front rows. And may I please request Mr. Prince George to stay back on the days. So now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to continue talking about this journey. In fact, we are going to look at DBFS moving to the national stage.